Welcome to Actors Are Born, the podcast that takes you behind the scenes into the lives and careers of movie stars. Today, we'll take you on a journey to discover an actor of multifaceted talent and international charm, Daniel Brühl.
Born in Barcelona on June 16, 1978, Daniel César Martín Brühl González Domingo is a true citizen of the world. The son of a German television director born in Brazil and a Spanish teacher, he carries within him a mix of cultures that is reflected in his extraordinary ability to act in multiple languages. He is fluent in German, Spanish, English, French, Catalan, and Portuguese. This skill is not just a virtuosity, but a key that has unlocked different cinematographies, allowing him to build a rich and varied career, spanning from European productions to Hollywood blockbusters. His adventure in the world of acting began at a young age, with his participation in the German soap opera Verbotene Liebe in 1995. But it was with the 2003 film Goodbye Lenin that he achieved international fame, playing the role of Alex Kerner with great sensitivity. Did you know that the decision for him to be born in Barcelona was made by his mother, who did not trust German hospitals? Shortly after his birth, the family moved to Cologne, Germany, where Daniel grew up. This dual German and Spanish citizenship has profoundly influenced his identity and his career.
But now let's get to the heart of our episode by analyzing 4 fundamental stages of his filmography. Our first stop is In Transit, a 2008 film directed by Tom Roberts. Set in the winter of 1946, the film tells the story of a group of German prisoners of war mistakenly sent to a Soviet female transit camp. In this context of tension and hostility, Daniel Brühl plays Klaus Promst, one of the prisoners. His character tries to convince another prisoner to denounce some comrades to please the cruel Russian Colonel Pavlov, played by John Malkovich. In Transit explores the complex human dynamics that emerge in extreme situations, where the line between victim and perpetrator blurs and feelings of hatred and humanity mix in unpredictable ways. Brühl's performance helped create an atmosphere of suspicion and moral ambiguity, showcasing from the start his ability to portray complex and multifaceted characters.
We continue with a dive into history, or rather, into legend. The Countess, a 2009 film, sees Brühl acting alongside Julie Delpy, who also directs and co-writes the film. The film recounts the story of Erzsébet Bathory, the Blood Countess, a 17th-century Hungarian noblewoman who went down in history for torturing and killing hundreds of young women. Brühl plays the young and charming István Thurzo, with whom the aging countess falls madly in love. István's abandonment, at the behest of his father, drives the countess into a mad obsession with eternal youth, convinced that the blood of virgins can preserve her beauty. Brühl's role is crucial, as his character becomes the unwitting catalyst for the protagonist's descent into hell. The chemistry between Brühl and Delpy is palpable, and the film, while romanticizing historical events, offers an intense and tormented psychological portrait of one of the most controversial figures in European history. Critics noted that the film, presented at the Berlin Film Festival, focuses more on the romantic and psychological drama than on historical accuracy, proposing a melodrama with horror undertones. The actor has collaborated with Julie Delpy several times. In addition to the Countess, they also worked together on 2 Days in Paris and 2 Days in New York. This collaboration attests to a deep artistic understanding between the two.
The year is 2009, and Quentin Tarantino shocks audiences with Inglourious Basterds. In this ensemble and irreverent film, Daniel Brühl plays Friedrich Zoller, a German war hero whose story is celebrated in a Nazi propaganda film. Zoller becomes infatuated with Shosanna, the owner of a Parisian cinema who is actually a Jewish woman seeking revenge. It is Zoller who convinces the high command of the Reich to hold the premiere of his film at Chosana Cinema, unwittingly triggering a series of events that will lead to the bloody finale. Brühl gives a masterful performance of a complex character. Zoller is not the classic monolithic Nazi, but a vain and at times naive young soldier, almost a movie star ante litteram, who finds himself at the center of a much larger game. His performance is so convincing that it makes him simultaneously charming and detestable. To get the role in *Inglourious Basterds*, Brühl had to bluff. The character of Zoller required fluency in French, a language the actor did not master perfectly at the time. During the audition, aware that Tarantino was not a language expert, he mixed French phrases with Spanish expressions. His charisma and screen presence convinced Tarantino, and Brühl committed to perfecting his French before filming began, demonstrating a dedication and cunning that characterize him.
Our journey concludes with a powerful and necessary work, All Quiet on the Western Front, the 2022 Netflix film directed by Edward Berger. Based on the novel of the same name by Erich Maria Remarque, the film shows the horror of World War I through the eyes of the young German soldier Paul Boehmer. In this film, which has received numerous international awards, Daniel Brühl is not on the front line but plays a key historical figure, Matthias Erzberger. Erzberger was the German politician and diplomat who, faced with the senseless slaughter, worked tirelessly to negotiate and sign the Armistice of Compiègne, ending the war. Brühl's role, who is also an executive producer of the film, is fundamental to creating a narrative counterpoint to the brutality of the trenches. While young soldiers die senselessly, Erzberger fights a different battle of diplomacy and tenacity against the military leaders who wanted to continue fighting to the last man. His performance is sober but intense, and it gives the film a historical and political depth that goes beyond the story of the war. All Quiet on the Western Front is a warning against the absurdity of all conflict, and Brühl's character embodies the voice of reason and humanity in a world gone mad. Brühl felt a great responsibility in playing Matthias Erzberger, a historical figure he admired for his tenacity and for not being intimidated in his attempt to end the slaughter. Tragically, Erzberger was assassinated by right-wing extremists in 1921.
From a Soviet prison camp to the salons of the Hungarian nobility, from a Parisian cinema under Nazi occupation to the trenches of the Great War, Daniel Brühl has shown us that he is an actor capable of crossing eras and genres with unique credibility and intensity. His ability to inhabit such diverse characters, combined with his linguistic talent, makes him one of the most interesting and versatile figures in contemporary cinema. Thank you for listening to Actors Are Born. See you next time for a new journey into the heart of talent.